Terus. Udah terus. Termin.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle and here we go.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
Been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto. And he's decided to go for it. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, good effort! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Kaká. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for the run. Driving through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Eto'o. Raul. Eto'o. And he's quick to get rid. Good read, needed to be. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Right card, promptly onto that, and that is that. Raul, He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's there to get it away. Forced to go back. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Pelé. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Kaka. Thuram. Rodri. Fermin receives it in a good position here. There's the header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Girassi is offering a right smile there.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Raul. Now it's Lopez. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Kaka. Raul. Now, can they get him away? Stood up well to him there. Rijkaard. And smartly reclaimed. Distributed tidily. Rodri. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos delivers. Corner number 2 then. He's rising! They've scored! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kaka.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's through here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Kaka showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's having a pop! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Pelé has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Threads one in. Now it's Cruyff. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. We're on the move again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Kashima Antlers have their third corner. Rijkaard gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Neuer. Pelé. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's intervened well there. That's a good ball out wide. Kaka. He's found space here. Gerrard. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot at goal! Cleared away. Rodri. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Rodri. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, well played. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Ibrahimovic. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Cannavaro with the foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Shifted it to the flank. Veron. And he's picked it up out wide. And a header! Cannavaro can clear it away. Schneider. Now it's Isak. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Wriggles his way through. And he whips it in. And that has been cleared. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Well timed, excellent interception. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Daddy Olmo! It's hit the upright. Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Tries to play it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible... Goes for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Bellingham has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 21, Filippo Inzaghi.
Getting up there! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Sneijder. That has ended up in no man's land. And he was quick to react. McAllister. This looks promising. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. And it's Sneijder. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to...
He leaps for it! Five minutes left on the clock. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, that was never going to make it. And here's Isak. Great vision. That's a shade optimistic. Pass somewhat off target.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Baron. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Roberto Carlos. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence.